What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to some Dungeon Defenders 2. So everybody gets a freebie this week. There is no doubt about it. We're in Elemental Rumble hard mode. You have to play it on solo to get the free win here, and basically what's going on is the ground enemies are not scaling up appropriately. They're actually quite trivial. Now, the flying enemies are still a little tanky, so you're going to want to be cautious of those. However, you can use literally anything to beat the ground lanes. So we're going to throw some weapon mans in. These are unflavored with stunning revelations. And literally just throw down anything. So let's go something like that. We'll throw that down to get a little help with the flyers. The flyers will no doubt push through that without any problem. So we will have to manually kill them or set something up to kill them. But we're just going to go ahead and throw a weapon manufacturer down on every lane. And like I said, anything, just about anything is going to get the job done. You don't need to really worry too much about countering the elements. You can, if you want like a full AFK experience or whatever, you can definitely counter the elements. And then we'll go something probably a little overkill at this point, but we'll get a Skyguard in for a little last resort. And then we'll throw some pylons around, which, definitely, I don't believe need the pylons at all. But we're going to throw them in there anyway, just to get a little extra range on these weapon mans. Just go something like that, and then we'll just let it fly here, and everything should just melt. Now, a little cheesy, obviously, a little cheddar cheese in the mix this week, but, it is what it is. I'm assuming this probably won't get patched, and it will go through the week, so you might as well take advantage of it. The notice of this is being passed around in Discord pretty heavily already. Lots of players are already aware of it. I figured I would make the rest of you all who don't pay attention to what goes on in the Discord and stuff like that, make you all aware, so you can enjoy this freebie. Now, it's Storm Week. That's really the only negative with it. If this was Fire Week, this would be a thing of glory. But Storm Week, it's Storm Week, so not exactly a hot set or something that you're necessarily going to want to farm. But if you do decide to get a little farming in, well, this is your grind spot without a doubt. You see, take a look. My pet is just spawn killing them before they even get into range of those weapon mans. And everything else should just burn. So, complete freebie. If you're going to kill the flyers, then of course you don't need to put anything for them. I threw that back here as a just in case, but I'll probably end up killing them because there's just nothing else to do. Now, this makes this map an ideal candidate for some Netflix time if you want to AFK it out or semi-AFK it out and grind a little Elemental Rumble. There's normally a map every week that if you're geared, you are capable of AFKing it out on hard mode. However, this week, you get that free pass. So take advantage of it, y'all. It won't come often. Gives you a reason to jump in and play, if nothing else. And get your grind on. And, The Storm Cats, of course, have the chance of dropping. I think the Storm Cats are probably worth more than the Storm Armor set itself, since it's kind of that hybrid set. But with that being said, even the hybrid set is better than no Elemental Rumble set. So, it's not terrible, it's just not the best set out there. So, of course, for a hero damage set, you'd want, the Fire Week. And then for an ability power set, you'd want to focus on the ability power week. The Storm Week, not so much. But, it's a freebie. Might as well take the freebie. Now, remember, you do have to play this solo. If you play it in a group, the scaling goes up. Even if you play it with your alt. So, I haven't been throwing my alt in at all, which, a lot of times I don't in Elemental Rumble because it's a little irritating that my alt has 2 full sets now. and my main has 0 full sets with appropriate stats. So I usually don't, I save myself the pain most of the time by not playing with the alt while doing Elemental Rumble. Although the alt does make things a little bit easier, having an additional tower booster and stuff like that. But yeah, just going to continue to burn them. We'll get the flyers over here. Use literally any defense. The first time I popped in and did it, I saw people talking about the scaling was not right. The first time I popped in and did it, I actually appropriately countered the enemies. I used fire and storm, so I used flame auras on multiple lanes, or on 2 lanes, and then used Tesla coils on 2 lanes. And then when I saw exactly how diminished the scaling was, then I just didn't even bother. Just throwing down literally anything and can get the job done. Now, once again, Storm Week, so it's not the hot grind week. But it is a nice little opportunity to get in and do some grind. I know a lot of people are not necessarily super stoked about Elemental Rumble, but it's kind of hard to pass this one up. So if you have any interest at all in grinding out a set, even if it is the Storm set, and getting yourself a Storm Cat, well, I mean, there's just no better chance than to pop in right now and get it done. Makes for some very, very chill gameplay. Yeah, a ton of the mobs are just evaporating the second the weapon manufacturer hits them once. So it doesn't require a big beefy DPS defense at all. In fact, I think you could quite realistically do this, assuming you have a hero capable of burning the flyers. I think you could quite realistically get this done in far less than Chaos 10 gear for sure. I'm not sure how low you could go. I'm guessing you could probably even go to Chaos 7 or 8, Chaos 8 gear and get it done. You see the health. 360,000, 200,000, 160,000, just not much health. And then, I mean, my weapon man is hitting for 172k, almost 3 times a second. So if it crits, it's going to one-tap even the toughest of the trash mobs. Now the flyers, you see 52 mil, 65 mil, 43 mil. So those are still healthy. It's just the ground lanes. But, of course, not having to worry about the ground lanes makes dealing with the flyers just purely trivial all the way through. Got one more here, and then we got us a little dive bomber, and oh, we got one more kobold over here. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. All right, kobold down, and let's see. Now, sadly, it's not the drop rates that are bugged. It's just the mob health. Getting some bugged drop rates would be absolutely incredible. But let's see what we get out of this one. It's like we got nothing. But, you know, we did get a free win. So I guess we'll take that free win and run with it. That is going to do it for this one, though. Thanks an absolute ton. Normally don't feature stuff like this, but everyone knows about it. Everyone who communicates within the community. So I figured I would get it out there to the rest of you all who don't necessarily communicate with stuff like this. But thanks a ton for watching. Have a great week, and I will see you soon.